Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Blu-ray edition of the Croods A New Age. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, the Croods A New Age is here on 4K Blu-ray. Now, as far as the film itself goes, going back to the original, which I really enjoyed, I feel it has a great cast. Nicolas Cage, Catherine Keener, Emma Stone, Ryan Reynolds. It's a really good voice talent behind these movies. And I think the animation style also is just really good here. It looks great. Now, with the sequel, I feel it takes the initial animation from the first film and really amps it up considerably. I think it looks sharper, looks nicer. You get some nice, almost photorealistic kind of moments here and there with the character models. It looks great. Now, the films themselves, I always kind of liken the setting to more of an Earth meets Avatar, where you have the Croods themselves, which are more or less human, and then you have the creatures, which are something you would see in the James Cameron film. So I like the unique setting, and while I do prefer the story from the first movie a little bit more, I think this one works. It has a lot of fun moments. The Bettermans are great, characters that they added to this particular franchise. And just overall, it's a fun time, with the whole pandemic situation. New movies are kind of rare to come by, and I think this one kind of scratches that itch here when it comes to good animated features, and definitely watch it. If you enjoyed the first one, I think you will this one as well. Okay, so we're going to talk about the picture quality and audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the Croods A New Age 4K slipcover edition here. Nice colorful image. Has a slight shine to it, which is always nice, and some embossing on the lettering, so that's really cool. Then we have the back cover, spine, right there, and then some artwork on the 4K disc, which is nice. So yeah, very nice presentation overall. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Croods A New Age on 4K has a 2:3:9 aspect ratio. It is an upscale 4K picture with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be talking about the Dolby Vision encode. Despite it being an upscale, I don't feel that the Croods A New Age on 4K really suffers from any kind of limitations there. I didn't feel there were any kind of artifacting, especially during those dark scenes. It all looked good, it looked nice and clean. The animation style is gorgeous here and well represented on the 4K presentation. As for the Dolby Vision, it looks great. The colors absolutely pop on screen, like to a breathtaking level. Few animated films I feel are this strong color palette wise, and the Croods really definitely exemplifies that nicely. It's gorgeous. Plant life, animals, just everything, the scenery, it all pops here. If you're a fan of good color palette, you will really enjoy the Dolby Vision on this particular release. Black levels look great here, dark interiors, nighttime scenes are all rendered very well, no blocking or anything like that. It looks appropriately deep, and the animators did a great job here with the 4K presentation. Detail is also nicely rendered here. The clothing the various characters wear, when you get those nice up-close shots, they look wonderful here. You get those nice little hairs, and the creatures also are well represented there. There's a nice bump up in detail. Textures look great on skin. Overall, with animation, sometimes it can be a little bit hit or miss when it gets to an enhancement of the detail. I feel that the Croods, the animation style, it complements it very well. Detail is nicely rendered. The Croods A New Age on 4K Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio presentation, and I have to say it's a very nice audio experience. All the speakers are used pretty effectively. Despite it being an animated feature, don't let that fool you. There's a lot of good energy to it. The front channel dialogue comes through pretty clean and clear. I didn't really have any issues with mumbling or muffled voices, so it comes through nicely. The front channels, they handle a lot of the activity on screen. They do a great job. It's very seamless from left to right, and it's a good overall energy to those speakers. The mid-level and rear speakers have plenty to do throughout the film. Action scenes, atmosphere effects, musical cues. It all has a great presence, and it's used very effectively. The height speakers are used to mostly complement what's happening in the other surround sound speaker placements. It's not going to be a lot of discrete channel activity, but they do kick on from time to time. You do notice them if you have an Atmos setup, but they're not used as effectively as I would have liked. The LFE I feel is moderately aggressive. Yes, it complements what's happening on screen, mostly during those action moments, but I feel it could have been a little stronger, a little weightier. I remember the original Croods utilizing DTS:X on the 4K release had a little bit more of a punch to it, a little bit more aggression. This one I feel is tempered back a little bit. Overall, it does get some good use from time to time. For the picture quality, I'm going to give the Croods A New Age on 4K Blu-ray a solid A. The animation style is gorgeous. The HDR and Dolby Vision I feel are used very effectively. It's a beautiful looking picture, and if you have the 4K presentation, you won't be disappointed. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one an A-. I think it's a good Dolby Atmos presentation. It's an animated feature that makes great use of the total surround sound environment. While not as strong and weighty as the previous 4K release of the original Croods, I think it's a very nice overall audio experience. So that is my review of the Croods A New Age on 4K Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will go ahead and leave an Amazon link in the comment section and description of this video. But if you picked it up already, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.